You don't need to engage in all your thoughts. This is the classic example that the thoughts are like the clouds and you are actually the sky. You are not the clouds. You are simply sitting back and looking at what's happening among the skies. Basically, get out of your head and remove yourself from the situation so that you can see things clearer. And one activity that I particularly like to do is to journal. I like to get a bird's eye view of what's going on and how I can actually respond to the situation. And this is what my therapist told me, the thought record. I tweaked it and I included in the Notion template that you can find in the link in the description box below. It's called Killing the A.N.t.s, the automatic negative thoughts, A.N.t.s. Every time you have a negative thought that comes up from the situation, you write it down. And then you rate how much you actually believe the worst case scenario will happen and the label that you're giving yourself. And then you come up with an alternative thoughts that can also be true. Because when you're deep in the situation, you can't see your way out. But if you lay that out on pen and paper, it's easier to spot the thought patterns. Usually when I encounter something negative, I jump to the worst case scenario. And then I just do this exercise and step back and then think about it. And there is actually a low probability that this will happen. So I try to come up with another thought that is more true, that will help me cope with the situation better.